Coming up on Operation Outreach, a program right here in Central Florida that ensures military veterans get connected with the services they need. The American Red Cross is a humanitarian organization known for its emergency assistance and disaster relief efforts in communities across America. Today, we will learn about how this organization is providing vital support for our veterans here in Orange County, all while fostering a spirit of volunteerism. Welcome to Operation Outreach, a new program to highlight the services available to military veterans right here in Central Florida. I'm Fred Robinson, Chair of the Orange County Mayor's Veterans Advisory Council. Here to tell us more about the American Red Cross is Ted Dimmitt, volunteer partner to the American Red Cross Manager, Service to the Armed Forces Central Florida region. Thank you for joining me today, Ted.
Oh, thank you, Fred.
Ted, I'd like to ask you, what branch of the military were you in?
The U.S. Air Force and Air Force Reserve.
Okay, were you enlisted or did you volunteer?
Actually, both the above. I was enlisted for 15 years and then became commissioned and was commissioned officer for the next 25 years.
Okay, and in that period of time that you served, was there any conflicts or anything going on at the time?
Yes, actually covered two conflicts on active duty and supported all the others, but came in during Vietnam and deployed into Southeast Asia then, and then later in life deployed over with Operations Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom out into the Persian Gulf, where I was probably the oldest guy in there and working with my contemporaries, children and grandchildren, but very worthwhile tour.
Well, listen, I really want to thank you for your service to our nation, because you fought through two campaigns. And actually, why did you become a volunteer for the Red Cross?
Yeah, great question. Well, yeah, you were serving in the military, and this we share. And we're somewhere in the world, going to work every day, we're on duty, we're part of something special, something great. And each day we know that we're making a difference. But one day, it all stops. The closing reports go out, you get the well wishes, and it's all over. And it's like, what do we do now, and how do we give back? And I became one of almost 300,000 American Red Cross volunteers. And with that, and with working to the Armed Forces, again realized part of something very special, part of a great cause, and every day I can still look back and say, yes, we're making a difference.
And what role do you play with the Central Florida Red Cross?
Well, I am the volunteer partner to our regional Service to the Armed Forces manager. So we cover 19 counties from coast to coast across Central Florida, and a lot of our focus is right here in Orange County.
Okay, and with that being said, how does the Red Cross serve military and their families?
Well, let me tell you about that. One of the ways, I work a lot of military events where I'm working with our military family, especially facing deployment, and make sure they're ready to know what to do. And then we have our teams that are at the VA centers. We're working with the veterans. We have a team right now at VA hospital. They're providing activities, providing comfort, providing hope. Also working with other veterans in housing, various areas of housing, as well as the state veterans nursing centers and our homeless shelters, providing activities. Also casework, my gosh, over 100,000 cases within this country every year, about 2,000 of which nearly are right here in Central Florida. And a case happens when, say, a military person is away from home, something bad happens at home, their presence is needed immediately. That works through the Red Cross National Call Center. They validate what's going on, they send a message, the service member comes home, which is the decision of the military, but the message is critical to that. Then the case comes to us from the professional caseworkers. And we follow up with the families to make sure that they have everything they need and provide that. Or for our veterans, sometimes things get tough. May need resources, critical resources, food, shelter, housing. Again, they can call this National Red Cross call center. Then that case will come to us and we will work with the customer to make sure that they get what they need. And for anybody watching that needs the number for that call center, if you're in that boat, 877-272-7337.
Well, having a hospice background and being the Veterans Liaison for Vitas Healthcare, I can't thank you or tell you how many times the Red Cross has been in, a great help and a relief for a lot of our patients that were leaving to get their loved ones home to say their last goodbye. So I appreciate you. It's just as one of the facets of what the Red Cross does. Now, with our Orange County Mayor's Veterans Advisory Council, can you expound what that does as far as the Red Cross being present to share the information to us?
Oh my gosh, what a great group you've got there. And
Thank
you have all of these agencies. Everybody's got something to bring to the table, and the professionals that represent these agencies that you bring together. They're very good at what they do, great to work with. And when you come in to work together, and we can collaborate, all with the same passion and the same focus of helping the veterans, together we're so much stronger. So it's a great privilege to be able to work with this group.
And tell me about the Red Cross Resiliency Training Program.
Oh, great program. We have 10 different seminars. A lot of the focus is on dealing with stress, anger issues, depression, and others are in communications. And these seminars are about 90-minute seminars. We have facilitators who are professional, licensed mental health professionals. And we can provide these seminars pretty much anywhere, on a military installation, in a VFW facility, just about anywhere. There's small group discussions. And I didn't mention, but we also have one for caregivers of military. I don't know if you know, there's like 5 million caregivers of veterans in this country. And we have a seminar to help you and to also help you connect with other caregivers.
Yeah, it's important. Again, you know, having the background that I have, I know how essential the caregivers are. And does the Red Cross have anything about a youth action?
Oh yes, a youth action campaign is. We have 20 high schools across Greater Orlando. We have Red Cross clubs that are part of the youth action campaign. What do these kids think about? They think about international law. They study it, they learn it. They also do projects for the veterans. Like later this week, I'll pick up bags of hope, they call them. And we'll get those distributed to the veterans that need those. And sometimes they'll work with us, with our volunteer teams, at maybe a homeless veteran stand down or at the VA hospital. And that's a win-win. Certainly from the receiving end, as a veteran, and you learn that, hey, my efforts and my heroism hasn't been lost, hasn't been forgotten about. These kids know it and they appreciate it, is a great feeling. And for the kids to learn what the veterans did also is very valuable to our youth.
It's important for them to hear our story. And do you have any final thoughts that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, most importantly, if you're out there and you're facing a crisis, know that you are never, ever alone. We've got you, we're there for you.
Ted, thank you very much for letting me interview you today and your service to our nation and what you do for the Red Cross, and to give us more information on the different services that are provided by the Red Cross. Thank you so much.
My friend, thank you.
You're welcome. American Red Cross, driven by its strong culture of volunteerism and unwavering commitment to serving others, is doing amazing work in providing vital support for our veterans here in Orange County. If you'd like more information on anything we discussed today, as well as how to connect with the American Red Cross, go to www.ocfl.net/veterans. That's where you'll be able to find the links to contact information you need. I hope you'll join us again for Operation Outreach, as we will continue to highlight the many programs and services available to military veterans and their families in Central Florida. Until then, I'm Fred Robinson. Take care and thanks for watching.